guys, what's happening? This is part 2 of our dating series for the month of February. Hey, listen, I hope you enjoyed the first video, but today we'll dive in talking about warning signs. Yes, the red flags, things that we see that are obvious that we totally ignore sometimes. All right. So parents, listen, again, these are just conversation starters. My challenge for you is to watch the video with your teen and then sit at the table over dinner, on the couch, wherever you choose. But begin the conversation with your middle schooler and your high schooler about warning signs. Because listen, the teaching ultimately begins at home, not with me. All right. So I'll see you soon. Check out this video. I'll be back.
I got involved with a guy and he asked me out and I started going out with him. Just I shut a lot of people out during that time because they were like, oh, he's bad news. I was like, oh, you just think that because you're not dating him. No. There's pressure coming from all directions, but him specifically to just go outside of what my parents tell me to do and what I know that I'm supposed to do. My boyfriend was definitely more pushy towards, you have to do this, act like this when you're around my friends. So he'd be tone it down, just don't say anything stupid or crazy. I remember getting home and being what did I do? Why was I like that? That's completely unlike me. If I hang around with people that aren't how I am, or just have really bad outlooks on life, or just are really down all the time, then I'll become like that too. So after a while, you just kind of catch on to it. It's like a virus or something. It's okay, why would I deal with that? But then I just kind of did. It's oh, well, I guess next time he won't do it. But there were a lot of next times. It took a bunch of people to get me to realize how he was bad and how he was influencing me and my attitude towards life and everything. But it's when I'm in that situation, I don't listen. It just afterwards you're oh, that's what I was doing. But girls will be girls, and we believe that guy's perfect or whatever until something happens and you're man, he really is that way.
Yo, what you think? What you think? Drop the comments down at the bottom. But check this out. In that video, we see a young lady named Alexa that was in a controlling relationship with a guy. He was trying to tell her how to think, how to act, when to speak, how to be around her friends, etc., etc. And as a result, she cut off some of her friends. Her behaviors changed. She was not the same person, right? And that was a result of who she was dating. Man, oftentimes we date people that we think we can change their behaviors. We see the red flags. We see the warning lights. That person gets mad over simple things. Or they try to tell you how you sound when you speak. They don't want you to hang around certain people. We see red flags that we ignore because we think we can change them. Well, truth of the matter is we can't change anybody. And if you're in a relationship with somebody that wants to boss you all the time, tell you where you can go, how long to be there, etc., chances are he or she is not the person for you. Even at the tender young age of 13, 14, however old you are when your parents say you can date, you're not obligated to those people. Again, dating is not marriage. Even in marriage, we don't control our spouses, right? So in dating, that male or female doesn't have the right to put a ball and chain on you and treat you as if they're your parent, right? So this is what we have to do. We have to stop pretending like things are okay and that we can change the person's bad habits. No, that's not your job. You're still trying to figure out yourself. So there's no way you can change somebody else as you're working on yourself, right? People that try to control you, they are thieves, right? Because they take your joy, they take your happiness, and there's no way you can live a life of abundance being chained to someone that's stealing your joy. Don't miss that part, right? You want your joy, and that's what Jesus gives us. He gives us joy. Check this out. John 10:10 says this: a thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come, Jesus, so that they may have life and have it in abundance. Listen, Jesus wants to give you life, and he wants to give you a whole lot of it. He's not here to make your life lame or make it boring. He's here to give you substance, right? In contrast, the one who wants to steal your joy wants to make you live life at a level that you were not called to. He wants to take everything from you. He wants to steal your joy, wants to kill your spirit, and destroy your life. So listen, simply put, look at the warning signs. Watch attitude. Watch how they speak to you. Watch how they treat you privately. Watch the performances that they do in front of people. Don't miss that part. Listen, you're too young, you're too vibrant to be chained down like that. Listen, live your life, live it for Jesus, because he's here to give it to you and in abundance. Until next week, use up. Talk to you soon.